right. All right. So the first project that we are looking at is Humanians. All right. This is their website. And this is their Twitter over here. So if we have a look here, just at their Twitter following, we've got 21,500 Twitter followers. They're based in Bali, Indonesia, by Odd One Out Labs and Visby, who's the artist who we'll talk about now. And just to show you a little bit of the art, yeah, you've got one of them. I think he's quite cool. And if we scroll down, actually show you here, I saw quite a lot of them here. I want to show you the art to begin with. Then we're going to talk about the roadmap, the team. So they've typically got these small heads. So you know me, I always like something different. And this is definitely different with the small heads. And they're cool, man. They've got personality. They've got character. Very, very, very different to what you've seen before. So that's the art. And we're going to talk in detail about the artist. We don't yet have a mint price. We know mint is going to be end of April. We know there's a collection of 10,000. There is a Discord, which we'll link in the description of this video. But yeah, I mean, that gives you a good understanding of the art over there. Then if we have a look here at the Discord, just to show you, we've got 22,000 members in the Discord, of which 4,000 are online currently. Always say that you want to see 20% online to know that that's a true figure, and that indeed is. If we jump into the team, so if we look at Visby, Visby's the artist and the project lead on this project. And it says here, known for her use of bold and exaggerated characters, abstract composition, and organic textures, illustration, Visby, real name Amber Day, has been honing her craft for over a decade. Amber's highly individual and characterful illustration style is physical and colorful, full of personality, and often flips the conventional on its head to achieve the unexpected. So that's our artist, and what I really like here is the team is completely and fully doxed, which is a bare necessity at this point. But I really like that they're showing their faces. They're not hiding. They're proud of this project, and yeah, that's really something that we need in the current state of the market. Then we've got Josh, the creative director. He's been working in the TV and film industry since 2010. Started his career in Los Angeles, California, before moving to Bali in 2016 and starting a production house. Currently serves as co-founder of that group of companies in the entertainment industry. During his time as a fashion photographer and producer, he's also seen firsthand the effects of the advertising industry's unrealistic goals, which I'm going to get to now. Then we've got Gawain, who's the strategy director, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's worked in the fashion industry for almost 2 decades. Experienced director and business development executive. He started and led several fashion brands and photographic studios internationally, working with the likes of ASOS, Topshop, Neiman Marcus, and American Apparel, and having lived and worked in China, London, Cape Town, and Indonesia. Cape Town's around the corner for me, so that's really, really cool. And then we've got Omri, who's the business director. And he's a French entrepreneur working in the media entertainment industry and business service industry. He co-founded Josh and Romain Kosak Satu Group, a Bali-based business development group, and currently serves as that CEO. Omri is a pop art enthusiast and passionate about mixed media art. And then we've got Romain. He started his career in Bali as a camera operator for surfing events. And now he is Bellprod's co-founder since 2016. He's also a cinematographer who specializes in fashion and documentaries. He's worked with very big brands, Dior, L'Oreal, NBA, Michael Kors, etc. So I also like, and I've said this many times on the show before, they all have a business background. I strongly believe that people have started business, entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs are very, very well suited for the NFT space. Starting a business from nothing is hard work. It's difficult. It could be a thankless job, many sleepless nights, and it sounds similar to starting an NFT project. So people like that are cut from a good cloth where they can put their head down and work against the odds. So I want to speak about this project because the whole, I'll jump onto their website. So I'm just going to, while we're looking at their website here, the picture, I'm just going to read this to you. So the Humanians is a socially conscious NFT collection born on the Ethereum blockchain, led by Visby, bridging art and utility while bringing awareness to the rising issues of body dysmorphia, conceived to be an active force in both assisting and bringing awareness to the lack of human diversity and the unrealistic self-image expectations displayed by modern and social media. Humanity has been ravaged with cultural and body marginalization issues for decades. The entertainment industry has portrayed unrealistic goals and opinions of what it means to be beautiful and acceptable. With the Humanians' simple agenda of an inclusive celebration of humanity, we highlight the awesomeness of all people, helping to end prejudice, alienation, insecurities, and body dysmorphia. The Humanians celebrates anybody and everybody everywhere, all judgment aside. So I like the foundation for this project and the motivation for this project. I've got 5 sisters. I come from a house with 5 sisters. I now also have 5 brother-in-laws and lots of nieces and nephews. But I've seen firsthand eating disorders and things like that in my own family, and how serious they are. That they're very real and cause a lot of pain to the people who suffer from them as well as their families. So I really do like projects that are coming with a good message and a good intention. And we saw that with the Heart Project as well, and a few others that have done really, really well once people realize what they're about. So I want to show you their roadmap. So you'll see here 20%, which is a large amount of our mint and secondary sales, will be donated to our charities, and we will document the journey along the way. And you'll see those charities all focus around their mission. So they're going to make a real change in people's lives and empower charities that are there to help people. I'll jump back to the Discord because I like the way that they show the roadmap here. Not going to focus on the pre-mint timeline. Again, they just say late April here, so we don't know that. But I want to focus on once. Let's make this bigger. Once they launch, what happens? So phase 1, immediately after sellout, 20% of mint sales will go to charities and raise awareness to combat body dysmorphic disorder. And now it also makes sense why the small head and the way you perceive yourself, it really does make sense with what their vision is. They'll also be purchasing meta land from NFT Worlds into the community wallet, where they're going to build a safe space in the future for holders to meet and thrive. Their world token would be generated from the world that they own and distributed to the holders via staking, which goes live in phase 3. Then phase 2 begins staking utility development, begin building the odds one out labs change token called $Change on the Ethereum network. This will be used as a token for future odd one out lab collections. Development of the Humanians coloring book, which will be donated to kids and schools around Bali, also will be available to holders through our merchandise collection. And then phase 3 is when staking will go live. You'll be able to stake your Humanian. Staking will earn you change. You'll also be able to claim world token if you stake. There'll be merchandise, whitelist spots for collaboration partners, free mints, whitelist spots for future odd one out lab projects, safe space metaverse development on our NFT world, a place for our members to thrive. Some elements we'll introduce are seminars from psychologists and speakers and entrepreneurs, counseling services, and NFT-based events, and then also development of the 3D Humanians collection. Now, I just want to talk about this odds one out media, because what they've done is they have started a company. So you'll see on the Twitter page, it says by Odds Out Labs and Visby, who's the artist, right? So if you go to Odds Out Lab, a small following, they're new, and you jump on here, they basically are a company that's going to help launch NFT projects, but the Humanians is their first one. So if you have a look here, the Humanians is their first one. Here you'll see what they do, sort of an A to Z service for NFT projects, smart contract development, auditing, front-end development, Web3 integration, UI, UX design, and marketing. And if you look at the team, it's the same team that we saw for Humanians. So, and a much larger team under that. This is for the Odds Out Lab. So you can clearly see that this is their first project that they're doing through this newly formed company that they've started, but they're rolling out services to future NFT collections that they will be able to help future collections launch their NFT projects. Obviously, there'll be costs involved, and anyone who owns a Humanians NFT will get whitelist spots or free mints on their future projects that this company Odds One Out does. So definitely they have a long-term view of their time in the space. This is definitely not a quick let's get in and get out. I can see that very clearly by many things. The fact that they're all fully docked, they've created this other company to roll out these services. Their roadmap is very detailed with when and how they intend on achieving what they want to achieve. Their roadmap is very achievable. It's not saying we're going to do everything that you've ever heard of. It's got a direction and a clear goal. So I like this because it's completely different art to anything I've ever seen before. There's also some, and never buy something based on rumors, and this is a rumor, but there are rumblings that they are working with Karafuru. But again, it's just a rumor, and that's not a reason that I would buy into this. I would buy into this if what I've spoken about here speaks to you, if you like what they're doing, and if you like their future plans. But I'm definitely excited to see where this one goes, and I really take my hat off to them for a very well put together project and a very well put together offering. Just want to play this for you from Visby. I always like seeing the design process. I'll just make this bigger for you, and then we're going to move on to our next project. I can narrate. I'm going to get to the part where you see the creation here. Saying there's going to be a lot of one-of-ones. So guys, I highly suggest if you're interested to jump on their website. Again, the links will be in the description below. Go watch the video. Unfortunately, because of copyright things with YouTube, I can't share it with sound, but it's really very interesting, and it tells all about the previous work and everything. So really like it. I love watching when they do this. I think it's so cool. So yeah, guys, that's the Humanians. I hope you guys really enjoyed that presentation.